Okay, so Kino just sent me the new updates he's been working on to this mod. He fixed the bug that pretty much made the Valkyrie Queen never teleport, which made the fight far easier than what was intended. So if Valkyrie Queen starts teleporting around us while we try to fight her, then that means we've definitely installed the update correctly, and then we're more likely to get the shovel. That plus, I'd like to see a harder Valkyrie Queen fight for once. If it's hard enough, I might actually have to start gathering Ambrosium. We'll have to see. Yeah, finally now she'll start teleporting as intended. So I'm wondering if I should maybe just do something with this kill count to reflect the old and the new Valkyrie Queen kills, or if... I don't know if the fight will be that different. If it is, then perhaps, maybe, I'll just have 2 counters for the Valkyrie Queen kill count. One for the old and one for the new ones. Right, so moment of truth, let's go see our silver dungeon. It just crashed. What do you mean unsupported modified version of the game? Why did it just crash? Let me try this again. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Let me try this again. So we just crashed. Where will this make me land, actually? Once I finally get back on. Let's see where that'll actually put us. Now I'm starting to wonder if this is my computer or maybe something wrong with the mod itself. Because it's not supposed to do that. So let me try and get back on here. And it just crashed again. Server tick loop. More details. Null pointer exception. Exception in server tick loop. Is there something wrong with this new update that just makes the game crash? What if I just swap back and put the old one? What if I just switch back and put the old version? Will that work? We'll have to see. First things first, let me restore this. Yeah, like, I swear, I don't try this hard to make the streams this unwatchable, but yeah, these things just happen. So let me try this again. I don't know what I'm doing. No, let me open this again. Let me see if it actually works now. I'm gonna just switch back to the old version I was playing on for like the past, I don't know, I think it was past 12 live streams. So I'm gonna switch back to that. See if it doesn't crash. If it still crashes, it's probably something wrong with my computer. If not, then it's probably something wrong with the update. I hope this didn't just corrupt my world and I have to just more or less quit the series, missing one item. It didn't crash this time. So it's probably something wrong with the update. Now I'm trying to not fall out here. It's probably something wrong with the update. I'm trying to just not fall, but that's much easier said than done. Yeah, because now it's running fine. Well, it's lagging, but it's not crashing at least. Yeah, it's lagging like hell, but at least it's not crashing. It's really lagging, holy shit. And I swear, I can't actually make it run smoother than this. There's literally zero I can do. I can literally do nothing. Holy shit. It's really laggy. Yeah, frames per second just keeps going all over the place, and there's nothing I can do about it. And now I don't even see a Valkyrie Queen here. She's just gone. So yeah, crashing game, no Valkyrie Queen. Now things are starting to get kind of messed up here. So I really don't know what to say about this. Like, I didn't expect it to just randomly crash like that. And I just started the live stream, so I really don't know what to say. I'm kind of at a loss here as to what to even do now. Like, do I even want to keep going, trying for the shovel with this less than ideal drop rate for it? And I can't even try and fight the Valkyrie Queen in this dungeon because there is none. She just never even spawned. That actually probably despawned. I will keep going on version 1.4.1, assumably, because if I try anything on 1.4.2 going near a silver dungeon, it just crashes. Alright, so the latest update crashed the game on a silver dungeon, and I just swapped it so I could actually play it anyway, and I just swapped like the old version so I can continue playing regardless, and then the Valkyrie Queen didn't appear at all. And we were not even 10 minutes into the stream, and now I don't even know exactly what I want to do. I already don't really know what I want to do. Like, don't these things get tested before they actually get released? Like, that's what you'd think, but with that having happened, I really don't know. Look what happened to this tree. Oh, and this tree too. Wow, well then. Trees that got turned to stone by this bronze dungeon overlapping them. I'll just print screen that too, because why not? That's pretty silly. So I'm probably going to do a shorter than usual stream and maybe just stream something else instead to make up for the lack of Minecraft, because I think I'd rather not play on the old version and figure out what's going on with the update that's just not working for Silver Dungeons at all. Like, I went near a Silver Dungeon, the game just crashed. I mean, I would assume it has something to do with Kino just working on stuff in the Silver Dungeon specifically. Must have left some error in that just when that code is run, like when you get near a Silver Dungeon, the game doesn't know what to do and it just crashes. At least I'd assume, so I'm just going to stick with the older version for now, because I really don't know what else to do. I'm probably not that spend that much time actually attempting Silver Dungeons either. That is if I'll simply have better luck after everything gets sorted out. I mean, it's still possible I do get the shovel anyway, despite having the odds stacked against me, but I'm not really going to count on it that much, so I'm going to do a shorter than usual stream here, and then maybe switch gears to Zelda 2 randomizers or something? I could do that after. That plus, I still do want some practice anyway on that. Alright, I guess we'll try the Silver Dungeon at least. Would have been exciting to actually have the update working properly, and not just having the game crash when I get near a Silver Dungeon. I could try and swap it in again and see if I have any better luck this time. But if I do that, then I might just have the game crash again and make another Valkyrie Queen despawn, then need to go look for another dungeon. I'm gonna assume that's what it is, but I'm not even 100% sure. Like, if it's literally taking that long just to load a Silver Dungeon, I think there's, yeah, like, actually no, I think I really should get this computer updated sooner or later. It's just, I'd actually have to find the time to just sort everything out and just move things over from my old computer to my new one. Well, what would be my new one anyway. I would need the time, but usually don't really get the time. Usually busy enough with schoolwork that I just wouldn't see myself wanting to switch over computers, like, when I have all this other stuff to do. So let's see if this Valkyrie Queen spawned, actually. First things first, I want to know if that still works, and I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, okay, it's down here. Okay, there's one. Okay, so if I kill her and maybe then just swap versions of the mod. I don't know if that'll be worth it or not. Might be a little time consuming to do that every time. And even then I still might get game crashing if I try that or something. I want to see if anyone else actually tried the newest version of the Aether Legacy mod and see if they're having the same problems I'm having too. Let me actually quickly go look, because I really just straight up don't know what to do. Like, I am just actually lost. I'm lost. Let me see if anyone else has tried this yet and is having the same problems I'm having. Now I gotta wait for Discord to open. Figures as much. I'm always waiting on stream for just things to open. I'm always waiting. And I'm usually just never prepared with anything ahead of time. Usually never prepared. Okay, so that looks like it makes about sense. Just let me see here real quick. No one's saying anything about it crashing, so I don't know if I'm just really unlucky or what. Oh, fuck, I closed Discord. I need to just open it again. So... build was accepted in under a minute. Let me see if anyone wrote any comments on this build. See if maybe anyone else is having the build crash or anything like that. Bug fixes. Downloads 113, uploaded 2 hours ago. I don't see any comments. If there were, I'd see them. Yeah, I'm still stuck here. Still gonna kind of just assume that version is bugged, but even then, I'm not sure. What? Oh, Kino. Nice to see you here. I tried actually approaching a silver dungeon on 1.4.2 and it crashed, so I reverted to 1.4.1. So, actually, let me see if I can just replicate it. Yeah, since you're here, I'm actually gonna try to replicate that. And see if it does happen again. Like, I still don't know if it's just a one-off occurrence or not. And I don't know if anyone else has actually tried a silver dungeon with 1.4.2 yet. Let me tell you, if I see another silver dungeon, I will just stop. Or maybe I'll just switch versions right now. Look for another silver dungeon, and then we'll see what happens from there. So I'm just going to be facing west. I mean, I was going to be going west no matter what. I'll stop here. I'll swap the jar files right now. That is, if I can find them. I'm starting to think I should keep this folder open here. Because I might be swapping these quite often just to show what's going on here. That's old. This is the new one. I'm gonna move this one over, so let me just swap them real quick. I'm gonna keep this folder open so I don't have to just reopen it and then waste more time. So I'm gonna swap them right now, just get this to open. Also doesn't help this computer is starting to really show signs of age. And again, it's probably gonna take this game some time to just warm up. Yeah, everything was acting normal. Pretty much everywhere else so far, from what I can imagine. Everything else acts normal. Now I just have to find another silver dungeon. And if I'm lucky, it shouldn't take, like, too long. It could probably possibly be found in another 10 minutes if I'm lucky. Like, I once had, like, a 2-hour, 10-minute stream where I did 10 silver dungeons, so... If we get luck like that again, then... You'll get to see it soon, if it actually does happen again. Except I need to go find that dungeon, so... I'm kind of hoping Kino doesn't go anywhere in the meantime, because I actually gotta track down another dungeon. And if he actually knows why it's crashing, see if he can maybe just point me in the right direction, if he, like, knows what's going on. So first things first, I think if I see a silver dungeon and walk close enough to it, if what I think is going to happen happens, then I'll see the silver dungeon, I'll walk towards it, and then the game will crash. So I replaced the .jar file, yes, but we're having some problems with it. I'm hoping I can find a silver dungeon soon and Kino doesn't go anywhere in the meantime, so I can more or less explain what's going on with it. See if maybe he can help fix it. Yeah, because until I get, like, more responses from him, I'm gonna be stuck with the old version if what I think is wrong with it is wrong with it. I think that's just a normal cloud again. And now I'm willing to bet we're probably gonna go, like, for, like, a whole 30 minutes without seeing a single silver dungeon. Yeah, hold up. Just need some more blocks here to just do some more pillaring up and flying across islands. And that's a decent amount. That should help a bit. Oh, you mean the one that was just playing? That was a pretty nice one. I mean, they're all pretty nice, to say the least. Yeah, I kind of like all 4 tracks, though. If you can give me the crash report in DMs, I can look at it. Currently have my friends blasting on my ears in DMs. So I have to DM you what happens if it happens again. That is, I do need to find another silver dungeon so I can try and confirm it. Or maybe it could have happened because I actually swapped versions whilst being next to a silver dungeon, and maybe that caused something to get corrupt. Like, if that's the case, then maybe it'll be fine, but we'll have to see. If I find another silver dungeon that crashes there too, then we can kind of assume the worst. If not, then maybe it happened because I swapped jar files while standing next to a silver dungeon, and a bunch of code was changed, so who knows if something could have broken that way as well. At the rate we're going, I'm probably going to fall out of the Aether before actually finding another silver dungeon. I don't know if I'll make it here. I might. Or I might barely I'm gonna probably barely miss. I'll barely miss it. Sure, why not? Why not? Could have peeled up a couple more blocks and I would have made it. Why the hell not? Still gonna have to keep looking. Don't know when I'm gonna find one either. Yeah, usually the harder I try to look for something, the less likely it is to appear. So I don't know. No, don't fall down. I'm getting pushed away from it. Getting pushed away from the block I'm trying to break. No, screw it, I'll do this. Could have just tried that sooner. Yeah, Golden Feather really does help a lot in regards to doing that. Makes that actually, like, feasible in real time to just do that with the water bucket. still trying to find a silver dungeon, by the way. Like, it just straight up does not want to appear right now. It just has no interest in actually showing up. Did I take a look at the crash report? If I get it, I'll definitely take a closer look at it. That is, if I can find another silver dungeon and see if I can replicate it. Because they don't want to appear right now for whatever reason. They're just not interested in showing up. Actually need to get a silver dungeon first, and I don't even know when that's going to happen. Well, it just happened again. It looks like you were using an unsupported modified version of the game. The game crashed whilst exception ticking world. Exception ticking world, what is that? Show more details. Null pointer exception, exception ticking world. View crash report, okay. Entity valkyriequeen.java. So something's wrong with the Valkyrie Queen script, obviously. Null pointer exception, something with Valkyrie Queen. Super ticking world. Anyway, I can get this on screen, perhaps. And what are the numbers next to it? I need to find it real quick. 108? Oh, so I'm assuming that's the line number that something went wrong. So yeah, I'm assuming it's line 108. Am I using OBS? Yes. Okay, maybe I can actually get it on screen real quick. Okay, it's on screen somehow. Warning, core mods are present. Contact their authors before contacting Forge. I let you down. Sorry. I didn't even see a silver dungeon, I still got a crash. So I don't know what else to say about it. I'm probably gonna have to switch back to 1.4.1 until I get another update that actually fixes this problem. I think I'll just save it to my desktop in case Kino still really needs it. I'll just save it in case he needs a copy. Yeah, 1.4.0 and 1.4.1 never crashed. And yeah, it definitely has something to do with the Valkyrie Queen, like I would guess, because I just got close enough to a silver dungeon, and that's what made it crash. So that's definitely my best guess. And I think that crash report just confirmed it. So let me see if I was near a silver dungeon while it crashed. Let me see if I can spot one real quick. Well, I spot Zaynite, but where's the silver dungeon? I mean, I'd assume that I'm near one if it just crashed like that. I'd assume we were close to one of those. If I turn my distance up, that'll probably help. Even though it'll probably really just slow down the game. I'll just put this up temporarily. This is just so I can see the silver dungeon. Definitely not leave it on this. The game's already, like, slow enough. This is just gonna make it worse. Yeah, that's what I thought. There's one there. See if I can spot any more, but I doubt it. I can probably only really see that one. I'll put my render distance back down. Having it up at 12 just makes things run way too slowly. If I put it at 6, then I'm pretty sure that's not going to be visible anymore. Yeah, it's still barely visible, but that's besides the point. So I'm going to see if there's a Valkyrie Queen in that silver dungeon real quick. Yeah, party dude. I don't know how to explain this, but I got a broken version of the Aether mod. I just saved a copy of the crash report, and I'm probably going to send it to Kino after the stream's done, most likely. So this stream's going to end early, and I'm going to have to do something else instead to just more or less pass the time. So I think I'm going to do another Zelda 2 randomized ROM file, most likely after this is done. Yeah, because I really can't do much like this. And I'd rather actually just switch over to the newer version because he's reworking the loot on the loot table for Silver Dungeons so that shovels are nowhere near as rare as, well, they originally were. Miss anything? Several game crashes. I saved a copy of the crash report. Sending it to Kino very soon. Okay, so Kino just retested and it's crashing for him too. If I actually was able to look at the code, maybe I'd be able to guess what went wrong, but of course, this is not my project, so it's not my code. And I'll probably, like, make sure that the new update to fix what's wrong with the other update, I'll make sure it actually works as intended before even doing a stream. Because I don't want to just jump into another stream and have the mod crash some more. Because that already left me at a loss as to what I want to do, and I certainly don't want it to happen again. I like the one better where Ganon puts his face on the camera lens. I'll still probably want to double check. Okay, so this Valkyrie Queen didn't end up despawning for whatever reason. Yeah, the previous one I want to go fight did, when I just swapped versions again back down to 1.4.1. Talking about the version of the Aether Legacy mod, not the Minecraft version. Minecraft is still like 1.12.2. I'd rather honestly just leave it at the PC version. Yeah, it's just the queen. I've already defeated like 62 of those before. Just 2 more axes. Yeah, so now we more or less know. What did the spam filter block this time? Yeah, the whales tend to do that, by the way. Oh, right, I don't have any more stone in my hand. No wonder I'm not putting blocks down. And no islands. Oh shit, I'm actually gonna need to go into the Nether to get more glowstone to go back to the Aether. I just realized I'm gonna need more glowstone. I'm probably gonna save all this for another live stream once the Aether mod gets updated again, so that bug is fixed, so it no longer crashes near silver dungeons. So I'll have to go and place another portal here to then go back to the Aether. I think I'll just place the Nether portal and then just go do something else for like a couple minutes, and then I'll just stop the stream and come back with a Zelda 2 randomizer. Yeah, I'd rather just see like the new Valkyrie Queen that gets buffed and just have better drop rates for the shovel. Even though I'd probably be able to get the shovel with this current version, I'd rather not. So let's see how well this works. Why not Course of Mysteries? I did actually recently do that Deathless anyway. So let's see how well this looks. Let's see how good the quality on this looks. Streaming like from a server with OBS. Because I literally have nothing else to go do here. I'd rather not really attempt to go look for the shovel if I can just get a better drop rate with the newest update for the Aether mod. Someone just used a super vote to select game, so I gotta build a game in 5 minutes. Yeah, I wasn't really prepared for this, so... Game, yup. Do have one idea. But even then, I can't guarantee this is gonna work. I certainly don't. I wonder if this is going to be too big or not. Hope I didn't scale it up too big, build a Castlevania logo. Tempting, but nah, not quite. I'm gonna go for it. I also want to get the ghosts involved as well. I know this is probably going to look nothing like the ordinary Pac-Man like level, but I got a theme I wasn't exactly like prepared for at all, so I'm going to try and just wing it with Pac-Man. Prefer your own music, nah. This Minecraft music is fine. Now, hopefully it didn't just completely fuck up the ghosts. Now they need pupils on the rise. Oh, I could just use these if I wanted to. I could use that. From afar, that doesn't look horrible. Up close, maybe I could consider replacing it with something else. I think the pink one's Blinky, or maybe it's Inky. I think the light blue one's Inky. I know the red one is Clyde. And there's like a light orange one. I'm thinking maybe the orange one is Pokey. No, I'm pretty sure the red one's Clyde. Right, so Pokey's probably the red one then. Okay. Okay, I'm not too surprised I'm getting some of this mixed up. Oh my. Wow, I wasn't even close apparently to naming them, like, correctly. Apparently it wasn't even close. I don't think Inky was the red one. I'm thinking it was the blue one? I don't even feel like I can trust myself on this anymore. We're gonna be missing a ghost. So I think Clyde's gonna be the one that's missing, unless I can just get the orange out fast enough. But I really do want to get him in here somehow. Actually, no, can I put the cherry in before we run out of time? I think we'll only be able to cram in, like, half of it. Because apparently I still can't plan things out very well. Yep, that's gonna have to do. And now I need to figure out what the hell this one is. What's this? Yeah, like, sometimes the most fun thing about build battle is just watching, seeing what everyone else did. Why do I feel like I'm probably gonna get last? Oh, Ian Luca, welcome back. I was supposed to be streaming the Aether Legacy mod, but I got an update that just crashes when you get next to Silver Dungeons, so I decided to just opt to do some build battle to pass the time. Looks like only part of Pac-Man got finished. I don't exactly know what console that is. Same thing that the Schofield guy did. What happened to Pac-Man? This Pac-Man looks halfway decent. E. Wait, is that supposed to be like a Monopoly board? Or was that supposed to be an M and I just read it as an E? Oh, that looks neat. That's probably my favorite one thus far. Start? Yes. Either that or maybe this one. Let me guess. Last place. Oh, second! I'm gonna go for one more. Ah, yes, E. My favorite game. I'm thinking maybe that was meant to be an M as in Monopoly. Because I can't think what game looks like that begins with an E. If we get superhero, I'm gonna try and make Spider-Man. No, someone will just use a super vote again, and I'm gonna get backpack. gonna probably just go with the stick figure again. Better yet, let's go for a nature theme. Guy's gonna be hiking in whatever woods. Yeah, when I'm at a loss for what to do, sometimes I just like to build stick figures. It's kind of fun to make them in Minecraft, to say the very least. And I don't know if I'm already... I don't know if I think I might have done something wrong already. Yeah, that certainly looks awkward. Maybe this will look better. Yeah, so far, like, we have a pair of legs. This is literally the Minecraft version of Drawception. Yeah, let's just make a pair of legs. But he's going to be having the backpack on his back. Don't worry about that. It's going to be, like, there, more or less, the backpack. Okay, maybe I'm better off doing the arms like this. That's an arm. Might want to make it a bit bigger. It looks a little tiny. Not terrible, but we're missing the backpack itself, so I'm gonna put eyes on this guy. I'll generate another of these. So, and then we're gonna do that. Then black dye. This will be to make it look like he's winking. That, and then we'll finish with that. Yeah. If I do that, then that's his mouth, but... No, what if I did that instead? We're gonna leave it like that. Now I gotta do, like, the actual theme. And I left myself, like, a minute and a half to do this. Mainly because I've never built a Minecraft backpack before, so... I'm trying to make this look like a backpack, but if people are asking, what is that, then I'm probably gonna fail. You're spending more time on the stick figure than on the backpack itself. Just goes to show you what I have more fun building. More fun to build people than backpacks. I got it. Light blue. Base. Finish. This, and that. Well, just why I have more fun building. Okay, no scenery, just the stick figure with a backpack on. I kind of like them. I don't know why there's a... Oh! That's supposed to be like the zipper. Are you serious? That's one for the gallery. I'm actually kind of glad we haven't seen a penis yet. I probably shouldn't jinx it though. It's probably gonna happen. Wait, where's his head? That's morbid. Where's his head? Imagine if that guy with the one block of wood actually wins. Yeah, if someone decides to build a dick, I think I'm screwed. Yeah, it does happen pretty frequently. I hate to say it happens every once in a while. I'm trying to think, we saw like, I don't know, 2 dick builds earlier when we were playing together. Yeah, me and Physicist. And I can't control what other people build either. What does the sign say? It's rainy, Becca. School makes me sad. It would be funny. Not on a live stream. Then I could get flagged. He used a super vote to build this. I mean, it's not the worst thing ever. 10th place with my stick figure. I probably only did slightly better than that guy that placed 1 block of wood. I think. I kind of feel robbed, so I want to go for one more. That would be fun. Would I be able to actually do something in 5 minutes with it, though? I don't want to get cheese again. Rat. I don't even know if I want to do this, or if I should just switch to Zelda 2 right now. I'm actually gonna try, whatever. Do I want to try? Like, what do I have to lose or gain? I'd rather see you fail at Chorus of Mysteries. I think I'll actually just go get myself something to drink for the next stream, which is probably going to be Zelda 2 most likely after I'm just done with this. Be right back. Oh, whoops. Like I was about to say, I'm gonna try and do something really small and simple. I figured I'm gonna try anyway with like the 75 seconds I still have left, because why not? Though I'm not expecting anything good to come out of it, I'm still gonna give it a try. I need to pick that color and then pick the one in the middle. Pick that. Those are going to be the eyes. We're losing. We're losing this one. Not sure what that's supposed to be, like the purple thing, but I clearly haven't played the original Undertale. What's going on here? Possum. Possum roadkill. Can't he at least spell right? Someone else did the crystal cheese too. Whatever that is. Oh, cool. Maybe I will actually just switch over to that. Bigger than my rat. Wait till you see mine, Kino. I was considering throwing it because I really wasn't too gung-ho about trying for a third round of build battle, but then I changed my mind at like literally the last second and put this shit out. I really wasn't too interested. I like, you really shouldn't have to put signs to spell out what things are. I think there's just this random hole in the ground and he didn't even think to botherly patch it up properly. Mouse hole. Smiley face. I want to see how many of us are in here. 7th place out of 12. Barely in the bottom half somehow with that really shitty build. 1.4.3 has been publicly released. Actually, let me go look at that instead. You did better, yeah, I know. Not quite sure how, but I did better. So now I think I just open Discord, because I think Kino messaged me again. Yeah, he did. Fix the crash when spawning a new dungeon. Fix the crash when killing a Valkyrie Queen. That I didn't get to see because I didn't get to try any silver dungeons, because those just crashed the game. And I'm going to be the first to download it. And didn't even try, somehow, lol. Yeah, that's the thing with build battle. People sometimes just vote randomly, like monkeys throwing darts at a dartboard. And then sometimes these really shitty builds can win, and really good builds won't even come close to building. Because sometimes people just joke around when voting. Like, I've seen 2 instances where a build with, like, swastikas in it pretty much won. Yeah, for example, there was, like, this Nazi flag that Not only won, but also got, like, legendary status. Yeah, in case you want to know, well, there was that. So let's just install the new Aether Legacy mod, and then play that. So I don't need Discord open. Let's just see if this works. I'm assuming it will, but let's just go for it. I was just gonna switch over to something else if perhaps like the mod didn't. I still remember that. Yeah, that round was like probably one of the worst things ever. Okay, I didn't remember you being there for like. Okay, I think you're talking about maybe like the second time we saw a swastika win. Builder master is pretty much the same. Master builders, but yeah. But before I can actually continue to explore the Aether, I do need more glowstone. There's another nether fortress. That wasn't even what I was looking for. I'm just looking for some simple glowstone. I can't even deflect these fireballs properly. I'm just gonna get the bow out and kill this thing with the bow. Which, the arrows aren't even hitting it right now. We might be here for a while. How are these arrows completely missing them? There we go. Not sure why that took so long. That's beyond me. So let's just get some glowstone. I mean, that's what I was here for anyway, just to get the glowstone. Then I had to start dealing with a gas that was just distracting me. Yeah, there's plenty of it, but none immediately near me, so I will perhaps have to just work my way over here and then just grab a bunch of it from there. I will use this nether fortress to my advantage, though. I'll probably just grab like a shit ton of it, so I won't have to do this again for a while. Or maybe I could just grab enough for 2 portals and then grab the rest from Silver Dungeons where it's much easier to acquire. Because if I decide to grab it all from here, this will probably take a while, just pillaring up to where it is and then getting back down. Then back up. Haven't seen one of these in a while either. Just gonna grab this glowstone. And probably this too. Provided I don't get knocked off trying. Because holy shit, is that a lot of projectiles being fired. Right, so this axe is actually doing its job. Yeah, this thing with the extra reach, really handy for grabbing glowstone. I just got hit. No, I'm going all the way down. I'm going all the way down. Gonna go like almost the whole way back down. Alright. Just trying to not get knocked off here. I actually want to just get this glowstone and then leave. Yeah, shield or repulsion also making this easier. Most of those fireball attacks didn't even go through and hit me. One of them still did hit me, but more or less made it much easier to just get that stuff that I was trying to get. Don't really mind that I did get hit like once because, well, I got a good amount of glowstone here. 21 should be pretty useful. So now we just have to get back to that portal and leave. Honestly, would have preferred to not come here, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Right, so let's leave. Yeah, this mod is almost as old as Minecraft itself, practically. Which is, like, crazy to think that it could, like, date back that far. I tried to just light that wood on fire. Alright, so we can finally go back to the Aether. There's a silver dungeon already. Let's go. So I think I might actually consider grabbing this Ambrosium right here. Since the Valkyrie Queen does more damage and she's smarter too, so I'm gonna grab this. Because I might start needing this stuff again for all we know. Depends on how much smarter she became. That plus there is a lot of it here, so I mean I could always afford to carry the extra anyway. Now we need to just find the way in. And then see what this whole updated Valkyrie Queen is about. In fact, I can just skip over right to the fight if I want to do so, because I do have enough victory medals to do so. I'm assuming these guys are still the same. So let's see how much stronger the Valkyrie Queen became. She still might be easy, but hopefully she didn't become that much harder. Because then, like, those other Valkyrie Queen kills, like, before, well, kind of felt like cheating. Possibly. That plus I'd probably want to have this in the hotbar in case, too. So let's see, like, just what she does. She just teleported. So you can't really corner her anymore. So you're actually going to have to run around the room as intended. But she seems to give you a lot of time to react to her teleporting. Like, you see her disappear pretty much instantly. You can more or less react to her very quickly once you know about her just doing this. So yeah, no more, like, 45-second kills, but fight's still pretty easy. Like, with good armor and weapons and everything, it's still pretty damn easy. Just gonna take longer because I can't just keep her in one spot anymore because she simply refuses to stay in one place with this whole teleporting thing now. And she's gone again. So now more or less just having to chase after her. Which definitely slows down the fight. Press Alt F4 to reduce lag. People still falling for that in 2019. It's 2019. Come on, step up your game, Clock Boy. If I really want to, like, improve my FPS, then I'm going to need to just upgrade computers. I think that's pretty much all I can do is just get a new computer, because this one's starting to show signs of age. Like, pretty often you can hear it. Like, it's old enough that you can actually hear it. Still a pretty easy fight, but not completely, like, free. You gotta work a bit harder for it, but still pretty easy. Yeah, at least the lag's not a problem in that case. Yeah, good point. Someone actually fell for it? What are they, retarded? How fucking stupid do you have to be to fall for it? Okay, good, I can break my way out of here. I guess you just kind of have to hope you have a pickaxe to break out of there. Or just punch through the blocks with your fists. So now it doesn't seem to be opening up properly to let you out once you kill her. But at least you can pretty easily break your way out of there anyway. Imagine imagining in 2019. Yeah, that could go on all day, by the way, that meme. Yeah, Valkyrie Queen's at least a bit more balanced. Still easy, but not like so easy you can just keep her in one place. At least it makes the fights a bit more interesting. At least until I do that like another who knows how many times. At least it makes the fights interesting. Because it's starting to get really stale to just literally knock her in one corner and then just slowly chip away at her health. That was starting to get a little boring, I'll have to admit. That and a temporary reworking of the loot in the Silver Dungeons. Yeah, because I think that is still being worked on, and it's been hotfixed, so the shovel isn't too rare, nor is the pickaxe, or nor is some other items. And the last person fell for it. Epic. Yeah, like, I'm surprised people will still fall for that in 2019. I'm gonna have to use up all my obsidian, or simply just... Well, actually, no. I'll probably come back for this pillar here later, retrieve the obsidian using the gravitite pick, because I don't want this to just be left here. Because what if I just want to keep it because it's valuable? That, or maybe I would need to build another portal, possibly, but who knows. I'll probably just consider going back for it anyway. Delete the Windows folder in System 32 to free up space. Okay, so I'll need to grab like only a couple more metals, but I'll need to gather metals. Like, I still remember that one story I overheard a while ago with this client that had trouble with their PC just simply not working after they deleted some files from their C/Windows folder to free up space. And they were told to simply not do that next time when, like, having their computer reset, like the factory default. And then they had, like, a similar problem and went back to the person they went back to earlier, trying to figure out what went wrong this time. Turns out they actually just deleted those files again, after being explicitly told not to the first time around. And then there was the one I actually read out on one of my forum follies back when I was doing that. The one with the hard drives. My boss insists that the entire tower, the whole, like, computer, is called the hard drive. We just go with it. My boss orders, quote-unquote, 20 new hard drives, and of course, that's what we've been sent. Best part is, like, the boss on the other end of the phone yelling, "I wanted hard drives, not this box of useless junk!" Yeah, like, he essentially called the entire computer, like, the hard drive, even though, like, the hard drive is, like, a little piece inside the computer. Well, maybe not that little, but it's, like, a little part of the computer. It's not, like, the whole thing. Oops. No, I want to fight. I'm not gonna hit her with meat. Now I'm smacking her with a piece of meat. Well, yeah, she's certainly tougher if you don't have knockback. Preferably knockback 2. Like, knockback actually pushes her far away enough that you can easily react to her just teleporting. Like, if you don't have knockback, then you don't get a lot of time to react to her just warping behind you. Knockback 2 still changes everything, though. Even with the axe, it's still not that tough to just not get hit by her. No, you're just seeing, like, another of these Valkyrie Queen fights. I'm trying to think, did I actually update the kill count for the last one or not? I don't think I did. I know it didn't mean to come out like that. You know what? We'll beat her with the meat, because why not? And she says that after I just smack her out with my meat. This is the buff fight, it's not that much harder, but it's certainly a step up from just being able to easily corner her and just whittle away her health in like under a minute. Certainly a step up from that, to say the very least. I should have taken the chest plate from the previous chest. I'll take these boots though, because why not? I'm gonna throw out those ones, just equip these. Well, I could just craft myself another gravitite chest plate if I really wanted to. And yeah, now the room doesn't open up once you kill the boss, but at least you can easily just break your way out of it, so it's no problem. Really. You just easily break your way out of there anyway. Beat her with the meat. I'm tempted to do that for like the entire fight next time, even though it's clearly going to be a waste of time to just do that. Just because that's not really something that looks like you can be able to really take it seriously. Just to see how utterly ridiculous we can look. Like, I'm sure we'll be able to do it, it's just going to be like real like time waste. Rather than actually killing with like a normal weapon. Yeah, it'd be a lot less stupid to kill her with like a real weapon. That would be pretty funny to watch, I'd have to admit. I'm actually going to try and do that next time. I'm trying to think, did I kill a Valkyrie Queen earlier this stream and didn't up the kill count? I'm trying to think if it's... No, I haven't. I'm trying to think if it's 63 or 64 Valkyrie Queens we killed. Might have been like 62 with like... I think it was 62 like before I killed like the new Valkyrie Queen, so... I think we did kill like 2 buffed queens, so... I think it's 64. Is it their latest album or something? Well, not absolutely everything. A lot, but not 100% everything. You sound like you're disappointed in me, like, not knowing. I hear great things about Disturbed. I like most of their songs. Yeah, I really should. Of course I am. I can see why. Now I just need to find another silver dungeon, and then I can maybe try and fight the next Valkyrie Queen with a pork chop. Ideally, I won't eat them all before I find the next dungeon. Unless I'm really unlucky and it takes that long to find the next one. I did what? Still didn't find the shovel yet. It's just now it should be, like, simply easier to get because my chances of getting it have been increased. That was the stream where I was playing around with that still image of my facial expression when I lost world record on pace on stage 9, and then put some captions under it. Yeah, that was still a pretty devastating moment, I'll have to admit. Yeah, at least the facial expression was priceless. Like, anyone who didn't see that is probably just really missed out. Right, so there's our next silver dungeon. Not the whole album, I definitely know that one though. That one I've heard of. That stream will always be my favorite moment. Even more so than like the time I actually got like world record back on that. And then just improved that on that time a bit further. Well, I do have to admit, that was definitely one of my funnier moments. So now I need a couple more medals, and then I can go and fight the queen. It's going to be doable, but it's just going to be like a total time waste. Probably for nothing, too. Just so you guys can laugh at me, I'll just do it. Except now I have no more room for these medals, so I'm going to just toss out one of my spare golden feathers. Yeah, if I'm fighting like this against the Valkyries, then fighting the Valkyrie Queen with the pork chop, like, this is like no good indication of what's gonna happen later. I have 6 here. No, it's not this staircase. It's probably... Oh, let me guess. I probably can't find it. It's probably this one. No, it didn't block it, by the way. Alright, let's go. Prepare to meet your doom. No, literally, prepare to meet your demise. If I can still beat her down with a piece of meat, then she's still not that hard. Yeah, I'm gonna be able to do it with all the Ambrosium shards easy. It's just gonna take a while. It's just gonna be, like, way more time-consuming than normal. Yeah, with the Ambrosium shards, I should definitely be able to do this. It's just stupid. Like, she's not losing much of her health at all. She's actually probably hitting me more than I'm hitting her, so yeah. Yeah, like, she's... That plus, she's not all that hot. I mean, look at the girl in my... Like, look at the girl in my chat background. Like, you can totally see why I don't find the Valkyrie Queen that hot. Like, I know true beauty when I see it. Probably not a good thing that my chestplate just broke while attempting this stupid challenge. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a while. Yeah, like, you can barely even notice her losing health at all. This is pretty much the equivalent of beating her with your fists without having gloves on, which, by the way, those increase your punching attack power. I think she's almost like 1/6 of her health gone. I swear if I get this kill, this is going to be, like, hilarious. And at the rate I'm going to get it with all the Ambrosium shards I have. I'm just going to waste time and Ambrosium, but we're going to have a memory here. And a really weird conversation to boot about how I don't find Minecraft girls that hot. Almost hit her with the axe once by accident. Yeah, the only reason this really works is because I have such good armor and all these life shards. If I didn't have such good gear, I wouldn't even thought to do this. Because they don't have curves. I didn't even think of it that way. Like, how could they have curves? Then again, Blonde doesn't really have curves either. She's flat too. And I love her for it. And not just that, like, she's like... It's not just, like, the flat. Like, that's a huge turn-on for me. Uh-oh. Major lag spike. Major. Oh no. Please don't get me killed. Please. Lag spike. Please lag. Oh no, lag. Please lag. Please lag. Oh shit, am I dead? I'm lagging. I'm lagged. I'm lagged out. I'm lagged out. Oh no, I'm lagged out. Please, I don't want to figure out I'm dead by the time I gain control again. I'm stuck. I'm actually stuck. I'm still stuck. I might be dead. I might be dead because of this lag. Like, this lag might have just killed me. Like, I could be dead for all we know, and I literally just don't know it. Yeah, I could have done it if it had not been for this. Wait, are you serious? That's what I get for beating the meat. I wish I could say I was alive. I'm probably not going to get any of that stuff back. I think the room's going to stay closed forever. I think I lost all that stuff. I don't think we're getting any of that back. I had 20 hearts and I died only because it just lagged. And I'm probably never going to get that stuff back either. Ever. Never doing that again. Like, no one's reacting to the fact that I just died with all my stuff. 2 shulker boxes. You can see now, right? Well, at least there's all this armor I can just recover with. But I lost a Sharpness 5, Knockback 2, Unbreaking 3 Vampire Blade, because of a major lag spike. But I can just recover from this. Because I have so much good gear, like, how could I possibly not recover? If you Alt F4, will you reappear where you left off? No, I won't. That stuff is just as good as gone. And I have to go all the way back out there to try and look for more silver dungeons to do. Like, it's more of an inconvenience than it is, like, really, like, a tragedy at this point. And I have no diamonds to spare. I wonder if I should maybe consider taking this along with me and just using that. Then I have to make, like... Actually, no. I think I'll take the Silk Touch pickaxe with me. I think I'm actually going to bring the enchantment table and the bookshelves along with me. And I'll just enchant stuff as I go. I'm taking the bookshelves with me. Screw it. I said I'm trying to take the bookshelves. And now I just fell out of my own house. Like, I lagged out for long enough that I just died. So where's my agility cape? There it is. Like, it's not that tragic. It's just fucking annoying. But now I have to go all the way back out to wherever I died, more or less. Just to even try to find new dungeons. And I'm going to be less efficient because I just lost, like, literally... Wait. Did I even keep my Neptune chestplate? No, I think I lost it. No, I think I lost my chestplate too. No, I think I lost my chestplate. Fuck. Like, why'd you guys have to give me that idea to just beat her with the meat? It would have worked. It would have worked if I didn't just lag out. Or if I would have just actually Alt F4'd before she had enough time to kill me, we could have been okay. I could have just forced the game to quit and still probably could have been fine. At least I hope the Neptune chestplate is more common, because why would I want to do that again? That plus, even if I can possibly... even if I can get back to that place where I died, I think the room is still blocked off. Thus giving me simply no way to actually get back in and get my stuff. Like, if that is still blocked off like I think it is, then I don't think there's a way to get my stuff back. Like, I'm thinking my stuff's all boxed in with that Valkyrie Queen that just killed me. Yeah, it was a bird. Fuck, I gotta go do that again, too. Why would I want to do that again? Yeah, after having gone through all that shit, why would I want to do it? Why would I want to do it again? Well, at least I have this to recover with, too. And I also left myself a regeneration stone. I can replace the gear I lost, no problem. It's just getting the Neptune chestplate back. Oh, shit. Unless I can actually get back in that room, which I'm pretty sure I can't. I'm just completely screwed. I think I'm pretty much screwed here. Hello? Is it even working? Where's my bookshelf? Okay, there it is. That's all my bookshelves. In some people's eyes, it still is. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, I'm just trying to think what I should actually do. Like, should I go back to that dungeon, even though I'm pretty sure I won't be able to actually re-access it, because I think she just sealed it off for good? Like, she closes up the dungeon, like, when you go to fight her, and if you die in there, like, you have just no means of getting back in. Unless I can ether portal into that room, but I don't know how the hell I do it. Like, I'm not that good enough to just precisely end up in oh, my fucking god. I literally just don't know what to do. I'll take this stuff with me. Certainly won't do any, like, fight like that without, like, a proper weapon anymore, either. Because had it not been for that major lag spike, we would have gotten the kill, no problem. It's just, like, the game had to freeze for, like, almost, like, a whole minute. And, like, next thing you know, like, I figure out I'm dead. And it's too late to do anything. Because, like, I literally couldn't interact with the game at all for, like, I don't know, like, good minute and a half, and then I'm dead. Like, how is that even fair? Like, how is that fair? How is that even fair? I don't even think they do despawn. It's just I don't think I'm gonna get back into that room where I died, so fuck. I don't think I'm gonna get my stuff back regardless, even if it never despawns. Like, there's just no way to get back in there. I think that's how it normally is in single player. You have plenty of time to get your stuff back, but in my case, it's probably all just blocked off and I can't access it anymore. Just trying to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Well, I definitely do want some water. I was already carrying a water bucket with me. I'm gonna carry another. Like, I just know I'm not getting my stuff back. I'll try and go back there. And if I don't get my stuff back, then, like, literally nothing else I can tell you. Like, it's just not happening. And even then, I have to find the coordinates, too, where I found the boss. But I really don't think I'm getting back in. Let me go see. First things first, got a long journey ahead of us here. So it was east and north. I don't even know. I think it was east and north. Oh, I need a flint and steel to light the... Okay, good thing I didn't go too deep into the nether with no flint and steel. I just realized I was about to go onto like a long trip in the nether with no flint and steel. That would have been terrible too. Okay, good. We can make our flint and steel at least. We can do something. Lag! Hello, lag? I'll also just take another Valkyrie axe with me, because I kind of like having these. I mean, I do want to carry an axe with me. So I'm trying to think, like, where I died exactly, because I do want to try and at least go back there, just for the hell of it. Let me put this in my other hand as well. See, I know it was definitely north I need to go. And I have my flint and steel now. Okay, so I can follow this path here. So this should save me a bit of time, ideally. This should help with me just getting back to where I was before. Yeah, I know how to fast travel through the nether. I'm not sure if I maybe need more food, but I know how to fast travel through here at least. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I did go north. I did go north a bunch. So like about 10,000 blocks north. Yeah, if it's any consolation, maybe perhaps I could actually check to see like what my coordinates were when I found that silver dungeon. Try and just retrace my steps, because I can probably look through my live stream to do this. But even then, like, likely not gonna get my stuff back, because it's probably all just boxed in. And that includes, like, my rare drop that was, like, 1 in 100. Apparently. Yeah, and since I lost my glowstone, too, I'll just have to replace that as well. So let me just take it from here, because it's nice and easy to reach. Yeah, I had the Neptune Chestplate on me, and now it's probably lost forever. It's just stuck in that room I might not be able to access. Okay, now it's mining. This could just speed up time. This could just make this a faster process of just getting back to where I was. But this thing's gonna fall apart really quickly if I just keep doing this, so maybe I'll have to just switch pickaxes regardless. Even though this is probably gonna take a while. Oh, cool, I can follow this road some more, it looks like. Why am I hitting my head on random shit? I always hate it when I do that. Now just let me go. Let me go. Oh, cool, I can go down here. Yeah, so I did go, like, east. I might have made myself a nice path I can just simply follow back to where I more or less sort of died. I'm not even fucking sure. Like, I'm probably just guessing anyway, like what I'm doing. May I move, please? May I move? I just want to see if I can get my stuff back, even though I'm probably not going to be able to get back in the room where I died. Like, I'll be able to probably find the silver dungeon, but not get back in it. Unless maybe, like, by some bit of mercy, like... Wow. Okay, that little zombie pigman almost just died. Because he was just stuck in the ceiling. It's essentially a minigame on Hypixel where like people vote on a theme and have 5 minutes to just essentially build something in creative mode according to that theme. Well, there's 7 minutes for like teams of 2. There's pro mode, 10 minutes for like more elaborate themes and just all around higher expectations. Yeah, there's a few ways to play it, but solo mode 5 minutes is like the one I'm most familiar with. Yeah, do take his word for it, alright. That's a decent amount of glowstone. It's just, I don't know when I'm gonna get back, let alone if I'm even gonna get to find that silver dungeon. Finding that's probably gonna take some more time. It did follow, like, the flag theme, in case you're wondering. Yeah, that did follow, like, the flag theme. The theme, like, it made sense, but still. That's besides the point. Like, if I had a better computer, I wouldn't be doing this. I'd actually still be in the Aether. Possibly even have the shovel by now. Yeah, it was flag. And I wouldn't be trying to just get back to where I died if it wasn't for me having such a bad computer. Like, I would have been perfectly fine if that just didn't, like, lag for, like, a whole, like, minute and a half plus. Like, I didn't think it was actually gonna happen, but it did happen. Clearly happened. At least I'm over halfway there, but still. Got a bit more distance to cover. Those don't seem to win often, but it can happen. I missed! I missed. Oh no, computer, don't fuck me now, computer. Don't fuck me, computer. Place it. Oh, fuck. Place it faster. Place it, place it. Not dead at least, but still. Was pretty scary. I have 20 hearts, so I don't have to worry too much. I have, like, probably twice as much time to... I miss it again. Doesn't help when this fire is blocking my face, and I literally can't see... I literally can't see anything. Swimming slowly but surely. Like, just crawling my way. Slowly but surely crawling my way back. Yeah, good thing this armor still has most of its durability. Otherwise, yeah. Good thing I have 20 hearts. Just let me slow down so much. Now then. There we go. Now then. Yeah, like, potentially the game might, for all we know. Let's see if I can maybe find one of my old nether portals that I built earlier this stream. I might be able to find it, because I just found, I think, the nether fortress we saw earlier. So I could also work my way with... that. That's not even close to how it's spelt, by the way. In case you were wondering, but yeah. So let me just figure out where to go. I want to see if maybe by some chance I can find my other nether portal I built earlier, and then just use that to get back. Well, I'm just gonna be a little more careful. Even if I can't find it, I'd rather just not get too careless and then potentially die again and just waste more time. Like, I'm already losing time, I don't want to lose more time. Like, I've already lost enough time to that death. So let's not just waste any more. Or I could just set up my nether portal somewhere around here, perhaps. Or find, like, the rest of this fortress and maybe just follow that through. See if maybe I can follow this through. Wait, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I can't, fuck, I can't even think properly. Well, I probably already lost most of my best items already. I don't want to lose more. Like, my best items, most of them are probably already gone for all we know. Let's not lose more. Okay, so I can follow this through, apparently. Or, on second thought, maybe not. Let me just try. Let's go here. Whoa! I gotta slow down. I'm gonna have to slow it down a bit. Probably not the best time to be making these kinds of decisions. After I just died and lost most of my best stuff. Yeah, I know better than to stand on that. Okay, this actually looks familiar. But question is, can I fly over there or not? Or am I gonna get just bombarded by blaze projectiles trying? Or I could tunnel up through here perhaps, and maybe this could work. And then tunnel back down. Yeah. This game doesn't really have plans on letting me down here that easily, it looks like. I'm gonna kind of like make my way down here. Slowly but surely, we're gonna get it. Yeah, you're going off the edge for sure in that case. And imagine it being preventable if you didn't have the speed potion in the first place. That should let me make it. I actually recognize this. I recognize that, so that's good. So chances are I could just retrace my steps, find that silver dungeon, but I don't know about my stuff, but I can find the silver dungeon. I managed to just retrace my steps back to this nether portal here. Whoa! Okay. That just literally came out of nowhere. I mean, good thing I have all this health and golden feather, but still. That freaking came out of nowhere. And now I need to just get back up here, but the game insists that I don't go up here. Actually, I'll be back. I put myself a drink in the fridge. I'm gonna go get it now. Yeah, the stream wasn't supposed to go on for this long, but things just happened. Let's just say that things happened. I don't know if this is the dungeon we did earlier or not. I don't even know if this is the one. Oh no, he's gotta work our way back up here. At least I have plenty of blocks at this place, so I'm not gonna have to worry about running short on those for a while. At least I won't have to go gather more blocks to pillar up with. So let's see if this is the dungeon or not. No, it's not this one, clearly. See, I did probably go west from here and find another dungeon. And then that's probably where I died. I think that was the one literally just before that I did. And then I probably died. If I keep going west, I'm probably going to be able to recognize it. But, yeah, thing is, let's just see if I can get my items or not. I'm willing to bet that I can't, and I'm going to be locked right outside the room unless I just find some trick to get rid of those blocks that are just blocking it off. Or maybe, did I go here or not? Did I go there or here? I'm not even sure which way I went. Oh, fucking, please don't do this again. I just literally got back in here. Oh my fucking god, I got back here and now it's happening again. This is literally why I died the first time. It's happening again. It's literally not letting me move again. Okay, there we go. Like, how the fuck am I gonna get to find my stuff? It just keeps doing this. Pause the game. I can't do anything while it's doing that. It's just, I have zero control over it. I could close the game, that's probably all I could do. I could just force close the game if it comes to that again. I'm in a life or death situation. It's not that dungeon, I need to find the other one that I died in, but I don't know. I don't remember where it is. I'm pretty sure I can actually just rewatch through my live stream to figure out where that dungeon was. But even then, I need to find my... I just don't know. I'm actually just gonna look at my live stream before I waste more... I've wasted enough time. Let's not just keep wasting. I'm gonna look back at my live stream to see where it happened. Never heard of that one. So I'm just trying to see where this happened. Let me guess. I probably am not gonna be able to find it. Let me see if I can actually find the coordinates telling me where I was when this happened. Let me guess, I'm not gonna be able to see any. Let me fucking guess. Well, I did have to go quite a bit of a distance, so... Maybe by some chance I'll be able to find this again, maybe. Let me just straight up say that I did not plan for this. Let me just say I didn't plan for this. I swear, I never planned for this. It just happens. Yeah, let me say, this just happens sometimes. I don't know why it happens, it just happens. Hurry the fuck up. May I see if I was going west? Hurry the fuck up. Oh my god, hurry. Oh, now I don't see it. West. I was facing west, if I'm not mistaken, in that other dungeon. Then I went... Okay, so it is west. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's west from that dungeon. So that's east. We entered through here. Then I think we hopped out. That's west. No! Fuck y'all. Fuck off. I don't need you too. Just sawing me down. Like, it's bad enough I'm lost. And I might not even get my stuff back. And I don't need that too. It's bad enough. I don't need that too. Like, that's... Oh my god, don't just face in front of me and, like, block me. Okay, good. I thought I was just gonna, like, face in front of me and then just push me back. Surprisingly not that many. Okay, that looks familiar. I'm pretty sure this was, like, the site of my slaughter right here. It was probably here. Let me see. Yeah, I recognize that. Let me see. Still gotta pillar up some more. That looks like a bronze dungeon down there. If you look at the top right corner of the screen, you'll see like some gray blocks, gray square blocks with like a lit up corner. That's the bronze dungeon there. Okay, please don't. Whale, please don't. Or maybe I did do this one. Let me get a closer look. Yeah, I'm trying to push my way in here. Okay, I cleared this one as well. I need to find another dungeon to do. Yeah, I need to go find another one. So I'm gonna face west again. Yeah, I think I need to go further west from here, and then I was probably gonna be able to, like, find it. So it's probably, like, the one after. Well, at least I was able to more or less get back to this point, but I think likely I'm gonna have to just get the chestplate all over again. Or I could cheat and just spawn a new one. Like, I don't know how many people would blame me if I decide to do that, because that death simply wouldn't have happened if I had a better computer. Like, that death would have no way happened, like, if the game didn't freeze out for, like, that long. Like, I had no control over it. All I could have done was Alt F4, and even then I don't know if that would have saved me. Like, I literally disconnected. Well, not disconnected, but it's like disconnecting from like an online game and then logging back in to find yourself dead. I didn't disconnect, but it's like that. Okay, now I think I can... Can I fly forward? Yeah, I'll probably make it to whatever island was here. That is if I really played it. Seriously. Like, it would be pure speculation as to what that would be like. I don't have, like, any of the consoles you play it on, so likely I won't be touching it. Just saying. So I hope it was actually... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was this way. Just hope I find it soon. Oh, great. Great. You know what, I'm just gonna kill this thing. Oh, fuck. Again, really? Again? Really? Oh my god. I'm just trying to kill a cockatrice! Look, I'm just trying to kill a cockatrice. Now I'm dizzy. Fuck off. I just lagged out again. Now it's just being a nuisance. At least it's not getting me killed, but it's just being a nuisance right now. Like, I literally can't do anything properly. Because, like, the game just freezes, and the next thing you know, I'm all dizzy, and now I can't even move properly. Hurry the fuck up! Go forwards, come on, go forwards! Okay, I see it. I see it, but I can barely move towards it. I think I'll just have to wait until I'm no longer dizzy to really do anything else. Well, I found it. Let's see if maybe I can get in by some chance. Though, like, the room doesn't even open back up when you do kill the queen, so I doubt it's gonna open up when I die to her. That's gonna be like another oversight that's probably gonna get fixed later, so maybe I could just sort of cheat and just play along with that logic that it's probably gonna be fixed in such a way that you can get your stuff back. And it just isn't now, because before you could actually go back to get your stuff, and if now you can't, then I don't know. So yeah, this was the place where I died. This was probably the place. Can't break anything. I'm gonna take this Ambrosium while we're at it. Since I kind of do want to have some more, now that I think about it. I want to have at least a couple more stacks, maybe. What do you mean, did they fix shovels? Like, the drop rate on those has been increased. And I think the same goes for the Neptune Chestplate as well, so... Let's say if we're forced to recover that too, it'll take, like, probably not as long to get back. But still, very likely I'm gonna have to recover that too, because of a major lag spike. I'm pretty sure, like, the room's blocked off and I can't even get in there. thus simply making it impossible to go kill the queen for, like, try and fight her again. Looks like we won't be getting back in here. Unless I teleport myself to the other side of the wall, but that would be cheating. Yeah, this is where it would be. Like, this is where my stuff is, but can't get through. Let me just see if my stuff is there for shits and giggles. And I can't type, right? Let me just see if my stuff's there. I'm just gonna teleport along onto the other side of the wall and see what happens. Type in my Minecraft name. And I can't even see my own coordinates. Nice. Minus... no, plus... Great. 7093, was it? 125 minus 10516. No, I'm on the wrong side of the wall, apparently. I'm so confused. Yeah, I'm actually confused. And even if I could have gotten back into the room to continue to fight her, my stuff is still gone. It didn't actually, like... No, it's still gone, my stuff, but the queen is still alive. So I think I'll just teleport back out of the room. Well, I was just curious to see if my stuff was at least there, and it's not. Well, so now we know. My stuff is gone. I'm gonna have to get another chestplate. Like, I really hope that isn't as rare now as it was before, because I don't want to have to go up against all my You gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be fucking kidding. Oh my god, please don't die. Please don't die. Holy shit. It's not even fucking fair anymore. Like, it's not even fair. I got completely fucked out of, like, one of the rarest drops in the entire game because of a lag spike. It's not even fair. I had literally like, one of the rarest drops and now it's just gone. I lost, like, one of the rarest items in the whole game. Hopefully it's not as rare still, like, now, because apparently, like, he said that that was also made more common, the chestplate, so hopefully he's right about the chestplate having become more common. Oh, right. I must have used the Silk Touch pickaxe on, well, those ores. I don't think it's gonna happen again. Probably could have avoided it if I didn't just spend that much time in the room smacking her down with meat. is because I decided to fool around that, like, I just gave the game enough time to do that. Probably wasn't going to pick my stuff up anyway, even if it was there, because, again, that would have been cheating. Or maybe I would have, I don't know. At the very least, I wanted to see what was in there. So yeah, all I needed was the shovel, but now, like, I gotta get the Neptune Chestplate all over again. So I just really hope that did become more common, because I'd have to go through, like, a 1 in 104 chance again of getting it, if it didn't become more common. And I had it for a good couple of live streams too, it's just, now I don't because of a major lag spike that just killed me. What am I gonna do? If I find the shovel but not the chest plate, would it be okay if I just called it quits at that point? Because, yeah, I could just pull up the clip where I got the chest plate. Like, I did find the chest plate fair and square. And I'd rather not let that lag spike take that away from me either, so I could just stop the series after getting the shovel anyway and pretend that never happened. And speaking of which, it happened again. I hope the next mod I play can actually change some settings so that it doesn't lag like this as much as it does here. Because this is just going to be more like lag like this. I'll just hold off the next Minecraft mod until I get a better computer. And if I lag out during the fight again, I'll just probably Alt F4. Or just X the window out. Hopefully that just completely stops the game once I close it. Oh my god, another... more lag. Okay, at least I'm not stuck anymore. Like, I didn't think my lag was ever gonna get that bad, but hey. Like, it got that bad that it just killed me. So, I might just perhaps consider this 99%, but like 100% finish, but like even though I have only 99% of the items. Because that chest plate was lost in like such an unfair way. Like, I might just try and write it off like that. Unless the chest plate's that much more common than it was before. Like, if it's still as rare now as it is before and I don't find it before the shovel, I would just probably write that off as like something I lost to a really bad lag spike and just call it a day. Yeah, if it comes to that. At least this Vampire Blade's still hitting somewhat hard, even without the sharpness on it. I think I'll probably just go without enchantments. I'm probably going to be perfectly fine without enchantments, unless I just lag out again. Right. Need to shore that stack of metals and then we can fight. Let's just go already. The fight here. If I get another really bad lag spike, I probably will just close the window just to be safe. I mean, better safe than sorry. I already died once. Because of that, let's just not do it again. And I'm definitely gonna, like, not use the meat this time around to try and kill her. It would have happened if I didn't just lag out mid-fight. It would have happened. Like, I had plenty of Ambrosium to just use. You all know that I would have just used it. Had I not just lost complete control of the game for like almost 2 minutes. Maybe even 2 minutes. This should have been kill number 66. Not that I don't mind that it wasn't kill number 66, more so that I just lost all my nice stuff and had to go all the way back here because of that. Just lagging out. 2 Valkyrie pickaxes. but no shovel. I mean, they're diamond tier pickaxes, so I'll just take them. Can I make this? Actually, no, I remembered I couldn't make that float upwards. No, why don't I just do that? Why don't I just have, like, the regeneration stone and the golden feather equipped? I mean, I can do that, so why the hell not? So that's probably why the movies do well. Appeals to those kind of people that just like to party. And I'm assuming you're not one of them? Yeah, I'm not one of them either, actually. That looks like another silver dungeon. I mean, certainly enough clouds that there could be one on there. Yep, there we go. Yeah, that, like, with that whole just lagging out and dying to the Valkyrie Queen, I can't believe I completely forgot to tell a physicist about DDoSing. Yes, he was asking about RuneScape, how toxic is the community. I simply never talked about DDoSing, didn't think to until just now, because that's more or less what it looks like from the victim of a DDoS attack. Like, their internet just craps out, because someone else just hits them off for, like, long enough that they can kill them in a PvP area and just take their stuff, and they can't fight back because they can't interact with the game because they have, like, no internet connection. Like, someone's able to just get their IP and temporarily knock out their internet connection and loot their stuff. Except me, it's just like I have a shitty computer. Certainly wasn't shitty a couple years back. But yeah, it's starting to show its age. I don't go to those parties. Like, you know this from experience or just from watching those movies? Or, like, overhearing people talk about those movies? Like, I don't go to those parties. So I wouldn't be, like, the one to speak from experience on that. Can I get any more hits in? Would be nice. Not sure how I'm missing all those swings with my sword at all. Still not seeing any new loot. Still seeing more of the usual. At least now I have like a full armor set to just replace. So once I lose all this armor, at least I have like a full armor set now to just replace it with. That might have been an accident. Likely. I'm pretty sure you'll never hear some of the obscure good stuff at those parties. Like, say, Witchfinder General or Pagan Altar. Let me see if this is still bugged real quick. Can you get the golden oak log, or... No, it's still just get regular logs. Yeah, you're supposedly supposed to be able to get golden oak logs and not just skyroot ones if you break this tree down with silk touch pickaxe or silk touch anything. But it's still not happening. I don't know if silk touch has to be on the axe or maybe it's just still bugged no matter what. Because I heard nothing about that getting fixed. Like, he just went straight to fixing the stuff pertaining to the Silver Dungeons and really nothing else. I mean, it didn't ask for that to get fixed. Just figured I'd check anyway, because why not? We did update. I thought that was Gangnam Style. Well, it was for like a couple years. That was either that or maybe Justin Bieber's Baby. No, that was like the most disliked video on YouTube at one point. I still remember people were actually going back to take their dislikes off of Justin Bieber's Baby because of the YouTube Rewind from 2018. Like, people are actually removing their dislikes on a video they probably just disliked because everyone else did. Maybe not 100% because he was just like a pretty shitty singer, but like everyone else was doing it. It was like a cool thing to dislike Bieber. I mean, I don't like Justin Bieber, but at least he can sing. It's just I'm not really a fan of his music. Like back then, he still could sing, but he couldn't sing very well. But he could at least sing. Yeah, and these days he doesn't sing like a girl anymore. I mean, yeah, he did. I think that's probably another silver up there. It's probably another silver dungeon. Whatever, let's just go and do this one too. Definitely does look like one, that's for sure. Really? You're gonna push me off like that? No, I'll just build my way back up. Not today. Oh, you clearly weren't paying attention early in the stream, like just before I died and lost some of my stuff. That and I forgot to mention our voice actor. Well, the voice. I think I stumbled into Neptunia period through a random YouTube video, and then one thing just led to another. It just keeps happening. Oh, and that too. Like I said, like I said earlier, we're pretty relatable in terms of that. That plus, I can at least relate to her swearing a lot. Probably not so endearing when she's swearing at you, but at least it's relatable. Three hours so far. This live stream's gone on for pretty much 3 hours now. This wasn't the plan. It just sort of happened. It throws me off how she goes from being an innocent, introverted girl to a cursing sailor. Yeah, there's a temper hidden underneath that exterior, by the way. Okay, I do have my silver key there. Still finding more of the same. No, I don't want that. I think I'll keep this stuff in here. If I'm not going to use it for anything, I'll just leave it there, most likely, if I'm not going to use it anytime soon. Maybe never use it at all, so it's going to likely just stay there. Well, I have some fan art to back it up. Oh, I do want to keep one of these in my inventory. Wait, is that another dungeon? I think that's another one right next to the one we just did. Yeah, you can practically see both of them from here. Yeah, you can look at... Yeah, you can see both of them from here, pretty much. Right, I just remembered I needed to update this too. We're going to be at 70 Valkyrie Queen kills at this rate, and still probably not have the shovel yet, for all we know. I'm pretty sure Sonic 06 doesn't look quite as bad. But yeah, preferably neither. And there's our shovel. I don't know how to feel about this. There's our shovel. Now we finally have our shovel after we lost our chestplate due to a lag spike. Should we really call this it? I'm leaning towards just calling it, like, a series. I had the chestplate. I can back it up. I can back up the fact that I got the chestplate. I could just go over, play the clip of me getting it, show you that I did in fact have the chestplate, and had it not been for that 2-minute long lag spike, I wouldn't have died and I'd still have the chestplate. Just call it done. I'm pretty sure everyone will more or less agree with you at this point, Visigoth. I'm really tempted to just call it done. Next stream title, got the shovel but lost the chestplate. Yeah, you know I said I made some fan art to back up the proof that blonde is the definition of beauty? I don't know if I should bother with this or if this is just gonna take too much time. Talk about salt on the wound. Yeah, I know. This would have been done for this would have been like pretty much complete had it not been for like me getting screwed over like that. Like I'd more or less just have everything I need at that point. Like I should have the chest plate, but I lost it due to a major lag spike. I could have probably just closed the window before she killed me, but yeah, like you really wouldn't know what to think when your game just froze out like that. You wouldn't know what to think. Yeah, talk about salt on the wound, alright. Really tempted to just call it done, though, at this point. That lag spike death deserves a highlight. That and the conversation leading up to the death itself. Like, that plus, like, the events that led up to it. That, too, would pretty much warrant a highlight, more or less. And, like, me getting the chest plate itself would deserve a highlight, as proof that I actually did it. It's just if I actually put it on the screen, I'd be covering up, like, half the game. Yeah, whatever. You can still see, like, half the game. So I think I'll just go get myself a silver key. And then probably just call it quits for this mod. Like, I have, like... I can just go and retrieve that clip of me getting the chest plate. And I had 20 hearts, 4 stacks of Ambrosium shards, Regeneration Stone, a Vampire Blade with Sharpness 5. Like, you would think that someone who knows how to get all that stuff would not actually die, and anyone who would die with that stuff, aside from, like, that lag spike death, like, if you die with all that kind of stuff, and you actually die a fair death, then you deserve to lose that stuff. But that was not the case for me. I got that lag spike death. So I'm just gonna go get myself a silver key and then probably just go back to my base and just call the series finished. I got the chest plate, and then I got the shovel. I think it's safe to say we can just call it finished. I am not gonna let that lag spike take that away from me. I am not letting that death take that accomplishment away from me. Yeah, like, I think having half the game screen covered up You're not gonna be missing much. I'm just gonna go to another silver dungeon, just get a silver key, and what's gonna be after this, I don't know. Nothing else immediately after this, because this was like a little over 3 hours stream. Have you ever? No. I figured that you'd ask something like this. Okay, speaking of silver dungeons, let's just go to this one. Imagine if I decide to just use up the silver key anyway, and there's the chest plate. Oh, you looked through my Twitter and saw a mention of me talking about some voice actor from an anime? No, I didn't actually meet them. If it is who I think it is you're talking about, it didn't actually get to meet them. Do Canadian conventions deal with people that come in that have serious hygiene problems? I never hear of those cases. Not that I would want to. Not that I would want to have to think about that. Yeah, I wouldn't want to have to think about that. It's not that I'm aware of. Nice. And we're back here. Like, I still remember hearing about that one guy that got banned from games then quit because he smelled too bad. But, I don't know, like, what happened to let you to not meeting them? If it is who I think it is, this is more or less the gist of it. I was just done attending a Q&A session they were hosting, went to go get something to eat, then went back and was actually about, like, 15 minutes late compared to, like, when she started actually offering out autographs. I think it was like at 3 that she held the Q&A session. Like an hour after that was done, started signing autographs. I got there like 15 minutes after she started and the line was closed off. So yeah, I probably should have come there well in advance. And this was on a Saturday. The convention did also continue on the Sunday, so I could have had another chance to go meet her there. But this was the weekend that I actually signed up for like one of the rounds of the Super Castlevania 4 Any Percent tournament. So it pretty much came down to whether or not I want to go and actually get an autograph and meet one of my favorite Neptunia characters as voice actors, or actually just stick around to do my Super Castlevania 4 race. I did the Super Castlevania 4 race, which I ended up losing. Man, I didn't want to just throw that out. I mean, let me tell you, I was more or less just working up to actually have some really good rounds in that tournament. Like, I certainly invested some time to that game, so I didn't really want to just, like, waste an opportunity there. Get that picture out of the way. Will do soon. Once I get the next silver key, I'm just gonna get that off the screen. I don't know about you, but I certainly can't resist looking at that. Or maybe I'll just get it off the screen now. Because it's blocking up, like, most of the screen, so... Yeah, just because it's kind of blocking up a lot of the game, I'll just do it. So I'm actually just gonna stop the series after I get this silver key, go back to my base, and then just... yeah. I think I'll just spawn in the Neptune Chestplate, to make up for the one that I don't have. I mean, if anyone ever asks, I'll just put up the video clip of me getting the Neptune Chestplate, as proof that it happened. Kinda like how I died in the All Items series in the end, and lost my Dragon Egg, which was irreplaceable. So I just had to, if anyone would ask, show them proof of me getting the egg. Because I can't actually replace the egg. But I could replace the chestplate, but it would just simply be do more dungeons until I saw another one, eventually. Which I'd rather not do, considering I've already done enough. Kino even said I should have had the shovel by this point, long before I got to like 60 plus kills. Maybe even 50 plus, and I should have had the shovel. And it wouldn't have come to that if I just had the shovel, because if I did, I would have simply not bothered with any more dungeons. I would have just gone straight back to my base and put everything away and then just called the series finished then. Yeah, while we're talking about waifus. Final kill count for the Valkyrie Queen, 69. Oh, yeah. Actually, no, you can't actually get another one by respawning the Ender Dragon. It's simply impossible to replace. 69. Actually, since we all feel like, at least I hope we're all on the same page and we feel like that death was just unwarranted. Alright, I have to open the land world again. Since we all feel that that... No, I have to just... Ugh, fuck. Oops. Since we all feel that death was unwarranted, I'm gonna make the chestplate now. Because I'm pretty sure we can all agree that I should just have this. I had the chestplate, and I wouldn't have lost it had it not been for that massive lag. So I'm just not going to let that take this accomplishment away from me. It's just not fair. Like, do I want to do this? Do I want to ruin the purity of this series by just spawning in a chestplate? Should I really do this? Well, I'm gonna get back the old-fashioned way, don't worry. Well, I still have a bit of time to decide. I mean, I gotta get back to my base now. So that's gonna give me time to decide. True, I had the chestplate, but maybe I could get another one, so it's kind of hard to decide. On second thought, I'll let you keep it. Yeah, Visigoth also said just put a nail in this series, like, put a nail in this coffin and call it done. Like, if Kino saw this, I wonder what he'd think. You kind of got robbed. Yeah. Yeah, I'll say. The only thing I could have possibly done about that was close the window. But I just let it get to a point where it was far too late to even do that. So now all I have to do is just walk all the way back to my own portal and leave. Then I'll probably just call it quits there. If anyone says you're not done, tell them to get effed. That or I could actually just pull up the screenshot of me with the Neptune Chestplate right now. Just so it looks a little more complete. I'll just pause the game because I don't want to risk getting knocked off to my death whilst doing this. Just so this looks more complete, I'll print screen that. Yeah, it was somewhere in here, wasn't it? No, it was actually like the one before. It was number 49 that I got the chest plate. And it was obviously a number 68, which I got the shovel. There it is. I wish it didn't have to come to this, but I'd rather just move on. I've killed more than enough Valkyrie Queens. Even Kino feels like I should have gotten the shovel much earlier. I think it's just time to move on. This was a great series. It's time to leave it as is. No, I'm not going to leave it like that. That's too big. I could show you what I do have, actually. Yeah, there's no really good way to set this up without just blocking something off. I don't even know if I want to leave it like this. I think like this won't look too bad. That was chest number 49, but I think I'll just leave it like this. Doesn't look terrible. And by the way, I'll show you what that looks like once I do get back to base. Except this might take a while because I got like 1,000-ish blocks to walk. Probably more like 1,500. Why put on the top left specifically? I think I'll just do that. Maybe that does look a bit better up there. I'm getting hit. Holy shit. I'm just gonna go, like, down here. Make it cover the chat window. Or that too. Or I could just leave it as is. It's not going to stay there forever. That, or maybe I could put it back on screen once I'm more or less finished. I'm just trying to think how I'm going to get back more than anything else. I'm just going to try and get back to my other nether portal as fast as possible. Because I just want to, like, close this series up for good. Yeah. There's definitely going to be some explaining to do. I'm getting ready to just bring the series to a close, even though I'm actually in reality missing one item. But this is an item that I had previously acquired in an earlier live stream. I had acquired it legitimately as intended. And that was back when it was like one of the rarest loot pieces in Silver Dungeons. And yeah, for each individual piece of loot had a 1 in 104 chance of spawning. And I did get one with those odds. And I got that on my 49th Valkyrie Queen chest. Except what happened earlier in the stream is that I got a lag spike so bad that I couldn't do anything for like almost 2 minutes until next thing you know, my game started running again, and then I just found my character dead. Which involved me losing the chestplate I had, because I didn't actually go and deposit it anywhere. Still had it on me. You know what I also should have done? Maybe bring an ender chest around and then just put the Neptune chestplate in that. Should have done that, but even then. It's just, nobody was expecting that to happen, let alone me dying to that. So, like, nobody could have seen that coming. No one was ready for it. Yeah, like, I don't know what else I'll be doing. Not likely anything related to more mods if it just could be this laggy again. And probably nothing too difficult either if it still, like, lags this bad. Yeah, that screenshot up in the top left that says Neptune Chestplate. That's the screenshot of me actually having acquired the item that I lost. That's proof that I did acquire it fair and square. And lost it to something largely out of my control. Something that could have actually simply not even happened had I upgraded my computer sooner. If I had a better computer, we wouldn't be lagging, let alone just losing complete control of the game for, like, that long. Like, that wouldn't even happen at all if I had a better computer. So there's simply no way I could have died had my computer actually been good enough to, like, make that not happen. Yeah, that certainly would have changed everything if I had a better computer ahead of time. Then I wouldn't even have died. And I wouldn't be stuck at this crossroads here. I mean, there's still lava everywhere, and there's still the chestplate I can throw out. Like, I still have all this time to decide whether or not I actually do want to close the series out or not. I mean, it is getting late. It's kind of hard to say whether or not I'm gonna make, like, the best decision or not. I totally forgot. Surprised that wasn't one of those clips. Surprised that didn't happen tonight this stream. Yeah, like, I'm surprised. Because now that I think about it, really... Yeah, you did type that out correctly. Because, yeah, now that I think about it, that's probably the only real thing of significance I lost. Aside from maybe also the Vampire Blade with all those enchantments on it. Everything else I was able to easily replace. Because I just had so much dungeon loot, there was pretty much no way I couldn't have just easily replaced most of it. And of course, I did get the shovel. That plus, I have it in here. That plus even Kino saying I should have actually had the shovel before that death happened. Simply because I did so many Valkyrie Queen chests without seeing a single one. Like probably everyone else feels like I should have had this earlier. And it shouldn't have been this much of a grind. You're screaming. I didn't even notice the typo until you pointed out. Yeah, somehow I didn't notice that. Clips of you're screaming. You screaming, you're screaming. They both sound like they actually make sense. I'm gonna back up from that. Hardly even care what I do anymore from this point, because I'm just actually really strongly considering calling the series quits at this point. I'm strongly considering just keeping the Neptune Chestplate and just moving on. Now, how much more mining am I gonna have to do here? Because I'm certainly doing a lot of it. So yeah, nearly 4 hours this stream's gone on for. Yeah, this definitely feels like a good finale, to say the least. Oh, really? Did I? Okay, time really does fly. I probably didn't remember, like, that. If it was probably just some one-off thing I said, like, 9 months back, chances are I probably didn't remember it. How much more mining am I have to do? Jeez. I just want to get this over with, but apparently this is, like, a really long step here. Could I have some dubstep music in the background? Who's dubstep? Skrillex's? Yeah, that sounds like it would be watchable. Me raging to Skrillex. Yeah, that Screamo crap is pretty aggressive in nature, so's my raging. They'd go well together. Even if you don't really like Screamo, I'd have to admit those just go well together. Oh shit, I'm gonna back off from that. Yeah, like, I know my music. Yeah, we should be back there any moment now. Some Panthers? Who are the Panthers? Oh. I was thinking you meant to say Pantera and autocorrect just screwed you again. Again with the autocorrect. I was thinking you were trying to bring up, like, the Black Panthers. Like, one of the Black... I never heard the Black Panthers making music. Like, not heavy metal music, at least. I'm just trying to picture that now. Me raging and Pantera just playing in the background. Okay, are we finally gonna break out of here soon and actually be able to just walk and not have to just dig through the ground itself? Not going that... Oh, shit! Nice. Not going that way. Nice. I don't think I'm gonna really have to dig anymore, so... Alright, let's just get back to that portal and leave. So I'm just double checking my coordinates real quick. So I've gone west, now I just have to go south. Up here, here, up there. If I just dig down far enough, will I find my portal by doing this? I think I gotta go a bit further west. Then I'll probably just plop right in front of it. If I dig like this. Yeah, setting me raging over Mario to Pantera. What the hell are people gonna think about that? Now that's gonna sound even more ridiculous than me raging over Castlevania. Years? What are you going on about years? Are we almost done with this now? All the more reason to do it. Are we almost done here? We really should be right next to our nether portal right about now. There it is. Better late than never. Might have to kill a gas though before we do leave. Okay, we're fine. No, just in general. Alright, we're out. And I have a spare nether rack too. I can explain. I'm just gonna put the stuff back. Oh yeah, that too. So let me just first put everything back, put away this shovel, this rightfully earned shovel. I wouldn't have lost this had it not been for that lag spike. Would have actually probably finished before that even happened, likely, if I had the shovel, which I was supposedly supposed to have much earlier, and because the drop rates were pretty much all whacked. I didn't get this earlier. I'm gonna just call the series finished. Whatever. Or you could call it 99% complete, but like 100% complete at the same time. Hello. And this goes here. So that's a finished chest. So is this. So is this. So is this. I'm going to try one quick thing. With a gravitite axe. And those golden oak logs. But first, since you want to see it, the banner. I didn't put 2020 in it, by the way, but you'll see. Yeah, like I said, I had plenty of gear to recover with. I'll print screen it. Along with my unfinished house. With dirt blocks on it still. Actually, no. We're probably going to do it tomorrow. I figured I'd just do something nice and simple. Yeah, you can definitely see it from pretty far away, I have to say. It does its job, to say the least. I'm going to leave it probably as is. Or could maybe just do some more touch-ups with the rest of the base, but I'd rather call like the hunting items portion of the series over. I'd rather not have to go look for more items because I technically did get that chestplate fair and square. And had it not been for like one of many things, me just going along with this stupid conversation about beating the Valkyrie Queen with some meat, my lagging computer, shovel not appearing sooner, like so many factors just led to that stupid death that made me lose the chestplate. A little disappointed, it's okay. Well, that's kind of the point. So now I need to just find a golden oak tree real quick. Or find a sapling. I'm just gonna find the tree. Okay, this will probably take no time at all. We'll just see if this works. Which is fine with us. Fine indeed. So here's what I'm actually gonna try and do. The gravitite axe can make logs levitate upwards, and the way I'm going to make this levitate, it's going to hit the sky before it hits any block, so it's not just going to stop, it's going to fly up to the top of the sky, and then it's going to drop. And if this works as I think it might, it could just drop in golden oak log form, and then that could be how I actually get this block as a drop. And without silk touch. Except I need it to actually fall back down. No, that doesn't even work either. It still doesn't stay as a golden oak log. Holy shit. Was that actually supposed to happen or not? Like, I didn't think you could actually fly on top of that. Okay, you can stand on these ones? Oh, man. If only I would have known you could stand on those. Oh, man. Does that work with skyroot logs, too? If I would have known, that would have actually made this whole excursion to the Aether even quicker. Let me try that with a regular skyroot log. Something's telling me I could have just been doing that all along, too. And no, it didn't work. I'm not getting the oak logs with the little golden bits on them. I'm getting just skyroot logs. Not what I was expecting, but that it is what it is. Oh my god. That could have saved so much time and blocks and effort just by doing that. Like, why am I figuring this out only now? Why is it working now? What if I try with the Holy Stone? Like, I didn't think this was supposed to work, but now all of a sudden it's working. Yeah, I'm more or less finished with the series to really be capitalizing on it. I said I was going to finish it. Like, the coda for this series could more or less just be me finishing off my base. And pretty much nothing else. I'd rather not continue to hunt down more Valkyrie Queens or just anything. Like, we all feel that it should be left at this. Yeah, I still would have a few things to build at my base, just to make it look nicer. But that's more or less how it's going to finish. That too, perhaps, could be arranged. So yeah, this is it. I don't think I should really bother trying with that berry bush. I don't think any of those gravitite tools can make the berry bush levitate upwards and possibly drop itself, so I'm going to assume we can't get that either. That was like confirmed by Kino that you can't get the berry bush block itself. Golden amber, not the golden amber, the golden oak log not dropping itself and only dropping skyroot logs. That's apparently a bug. One that I don't have like a workaround for, so I'll have to just leave it at this. That's a chest mimic. A treasure chest like the gray treasure chest with the loot in them that you can't ever acquire, and the presents that you can't get those like in block form either. So that explains the empty spaces. Everything else was done. This was, yeah. I mean, I still have proof of me getting it. It was earned fair and square, I'll say that much. This specific chestplate was spawned in, but the chestplate was earned fair and square. And that's all the stuff. except for like the 5 blocks you can't seem to obtain in survival, which are like in the Aether blocks tab. Oh no, unless he gets re-elected, we won't. Well, you won't, not we. Canada, we don't have Trump. So this will just have to do. The stream ended up going on for almost 4 hours, partly because of that death, and like the finding the shovel, and then just wanting to come back here and put everything away. We'll have to just call this it. I might come back to do more work on the base, but I don't know when that's going to happen. It could maybe tomorrow, but that's probably where it's going to stop, most likely.